The following program contains violence, disturbing imagery, nudity, and, oh my God, why are you even watching this? Just run away. This shit is going to give you nightmares.
Recorded live at the Jerrad Show Studios in Tampa, Florida. It's another episode of the Jerrad Show. And now, here's your host, Jerrad Suarez.
Are you waiting in anticipation? Time for another episode of the Jerrad Show. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Jerrad Show. The return of the Jerrad Show Jams. It's Friday, January 5th, 2018. And that's right, we're returning to the classics. I enjoyed doing it so much that I brought it back. Actually, I guess I kind of never really went away with it. Well, last week there were no Jerrad Show Jams. It's good to have it back, though, because I enjoy doing it. So let's start this off. Let's go right into a song. Monday's song. Let's see. I don't know if I did. I don't know. I don't really remember what I did on Monday, if it was Compete or if it was Coral Fumes. But so far this week, all I've been playing is Glue70. That's the name of the artist, Glue70. And we'll start off with Compete. These songs are pretty short. This one right here is only a minute and 14 seconds. So it's Compete by Glue70. Monday's song here on the Jerrad Show. That's Compete by Glue70. That was Monday's song. And on Monday's show, I talked about, let's see, what did I talk about on Monday? I think I was kind of upset about, no, I wasn't upset, actually. Let's see, let's see what I'm going to pull it right up. Monday's episode. Oh, duh, it was New Year's Day. That's right. So it was New Year's Day, and it just got really fucking cold. This entire week has been pretty fucking cold down here in Florida. Below freezing, which, I mean, that's nothing really when you're living up north. I mean, it kind of sucks, but they were dealing with like 7 degrees and stuff like that on New Year's Eve in Times Square. So I'm not going to complain. It was a nice, I'd say about low 70s, high 60s on New Year's Eve, and then the temperature just dropped the next day on New Year's Day. It got really cold, which would have been nice for New Year's Eve being around the fire. But then Tuesday, so Tuesday's song was Coral Fumes by Glue70, and Tuesday I talked about, I did 2 podcasts on the same day. Tuesday's 2 podcasts, I guess. First, I talked about the whole Logan Paul controversy and the Suicide Forest thing, the stupid ass fucking disrespectful move that he pulled over there, which was absolutely ridiculous. How any person could fucking act like that in the presence of somebody who took their own life. I mean, it's hard for me to understand. And, I talked all about it on Tuesday morning's podcast, but I started off the show with a song by Glue70 called Coral Fumes. And it's kind of upbeat. I really like it. I remember listening to it. It was head bopping. So here it is, Coral Fumes, Glue70, Tuesday song on the Jerrad Show. Coral Fumes by Glue70. Tuesday's podcast. You know, it wasn't all about Jake Paul and the Suicide Forest controversy and how much of an asshole he was. I also talked about the return of Roseanne, which is going to be March 27th. If you didn't listen to that episode, go take a listen to that. It's a pretty good episode. I talk about the time that I got pretty close to committing suicide, and it's an interesting listen. But the main thing that I took away from the entire podcast, obviously, was Roseanne is coming back to TV, which is exciting, especially since the entire cast is going to be there. Both Lacey, damn it, I forgot her name. The girl who played Becky, the original Becky, she's going to be there, and Sarah Chalk. They're both going to play Becky. They're going to alternate, which is going to be cool. So I'm pretty excited about that. That night, I did a podcast as well because I wanted to talk about the Logan Paul thing on its own, even though I did throw in that little bit of Roseanne news. That night, I played Casin by Glue70 before I started What's Trending Tuesday. One of the biggest stories of Tuesday was the death to chocolate. Check it out. Chocolate is supposed to be extinct by 2050, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association or administration. I don't know. Anyways, go listen to that one. You can hear all about that and everything else that was going on Tuesday, as we do every week. On Tuesday, we do the What's Trending tab on Facebook and look into all the different stories and learn what's going on around the world, because I don't pay attention enough. That's really the only time I learn anything news-wise. But the song that I started out with before What's Trending Tuesday was by Glue70. It's Casin here on The Jerrad Show. Casin by Glue70. Casin. That was Tuesday night's song. There's always so much stuff on Tuesday about like Donald Trump or politics or something. I need to change the trending tab to something like sports, or I don't care about sports. Maybe entertainment. I guess I could switch it up and do a different What's Trending tab every week, maybe. I don't know. But sometimes there's some good stories, like the death of chocolate. I don't know. But moving on. Tonight's song, Reach Your Destination by Glue70. These are all Glue70 songs, and you can go look it up. It's Glue, the letter 7, the letter, or the number 7, the number 0. All one word, Glue70. That song that I just played before, though, that's a pretty popular song. I'm almost definitely gonna get, copyright claim on that one. So I don't care anymore. It's not about the money for me on this. I'm not trying to become a YouTuber or anything like that. I'm just trying to put my show up there so it's available. And YouTube's a good place to put things up because they stay there. They don't charge you. Well, at least they haven't started charging. They don't charge creators. They pay the creators to make the content. So I don't really mind not getting paid for certain episodes. I don't care. Maybe one day the show's gonna blow up and I'll be like, damn, there's like 80 episodes, which I think we're at 80 episodes now, possibly 79. I don't know. Coming up soon, we've got about 20 episodes left until the big 100th episode show. I think I'm actually gonna do that live. I haven't really decided yet where I'm going to do it at. If I'm going to do it at a restaurant or some sort of lounge or something like that. I don't know. Tweet me at Jerrad Show if you want to host the 100th episode party. Anyways, moving along here. Reach Your Destination. This is where I played this one tonight before the beginning of this show. These songs are really quick. They're around a minute 45, minute and a half. They're pretty short. So I'm actually gonna play two more songs that were not showcased this week before the shows, just to get it out there. So yes, I'm gonna play the same song that I started off the show again right now. So you're gonna hear that. If you didn't like that one, you might want to skip through it because that's what I'm gonna play right now. So it's Glue70, Reach Your Destination here on the Jerrad Show. Tonight's song, the Jerrad Show Jams, returns. Hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for tuning in. Stick around. I got some news about Game of Thrones. Was Reach Your Destination. It's crazy ending. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. All this music is Glue70, and he makes electronic kind of weirdo music like this. I enjoy it sometimes, So that's what I'm getting tonight. I'm getting into the Glue70, and this one is called Black Rock. But before I play this, let me finish. Let me satisfy you. After that Game of Thrones tease, Game of Thrones will not be airing at all this year. No new episodes in 2018. I hope you liked those 7 episodes that you got last season, because it's going to take them a year and a half to make less episodes. And they're like, oh no, they're all going to be really long. Yeah, that's what you said about fucking last season. You were like, oh yeah, it's only going to be 7 episodes, but they're going to be a lot longer. Except fucking the best fucking episode about from last season was episode 6, I think it was. It was the attack on the loot train. Holy shit! When those Dothraki came over that hill and the dragons, they're flying over. I think he should have just brought the one dragon and blowing up shit, and Bronn's out there fucking swinging swords at Dothrakis and shit. It's fucking awesome. It was so good. But guess what? That one was only like fucking 45 minutes long. So that was actually a shorter episode than normal. I don't know. They really better hit off this last season, because there's one of two things are going to happen. Either this next season is going to be the greatest season of television in all of history, or it's going to be a fucking shit show, because they're like, oh, well, this is the last one, so fuck it. Who cares? We already got paid for it, so, fucking whatever. We're just gonna shoot the coolest shit that we can. Doesn't matter if it fucking makes sense or goes along with the Game of Thrones kind of story that has been going on. We could go wildly off how we normally produce a show, and now just make it fucking crazy. That's what they're gonna do. I'm sure that's exactly what they're gonna do. And obviously they need cold weather for their all their scenes. And I know they just started shooting like 2 months ago, and they're gonna. All the places that they shoot need to be snowing, so there's only a short amount of time, I guess, a couple of months that they can shoot where it's very, very cold and there's snow and ice and stuff. So they're gonna obviously take the rest of this winter and next winter to fucking shoot one season of TV, 6 episodes, 6. It's even less than what we got last season. Anyways, I could go on and bitch about Game of Thrones all night, but this song is Black Rock by Glue70, and I just wanted to play it because I didn't get to it this week. I don't know if it was this one or the Talk to Yourself one that I'm going to play next. I don't know which one it is, but one of these songs is fucking just terrible. Here it is, Black Rock, Glue70. Yep, that was it. That is quite possibly the worst song that I've ever played on this podcast, including the ones that I, sung myself and recorded myself. Damn, that's bad. That one was terrible. It's called Black Rock, and you'll never want to listen to it again, I'm sure. Why did I just ruin my show with that? Jesus. If you're still sitting here listening to the show after that one, congratulations. I probably couldn't even do that. I probably can't even listen through that entire song and still continue listening to this show. There's no way. But let's check this one out. Let's see if this one is even, half as bad. It's called Talk to Yourself. Here on the Jerrad Show.
Wish you could see what happens. information. I can get you out.
That was Talk to Yourself by Glue70. So Black Rock is the one to stay away from if you don't want to listen to music like that. That was actually pretty terrible. I feel bad for playing it on my show. I shouldn't have played that. Well, that's going to be it for tonight, I think. Didn't get to a podcast on Wednesday or Thursday this week, so I will be back in the studio tomorrow for another podcast live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to Skype in, Jerrad Suarez is the Skype name. You can add me on there, and when I go live, I'll turn the Skype machine on, and you can call in and talk to the show. It's going to be a Saturday special episode, so, because I got to make up for that one that I missed this week, so I got to get at least 5 podcasts out per week, but I will tomorrow. Tomorrow will be just a little extra credit since I fucked around and didn't do one on Wednesday or Thursday. So anyways, after that, we will be back again next week with a whole new batch of songs and stuff, because fuck that. I'm playing these songs every week, damn it. It's the return of the Jerrad Show Jams. That's it. I'm out of here. Go to JerradShow.com, listen to all the fucking shows, and click the social media links and shit. I'm gone. I'm getting out of here. I gotta come back here tomorrow, damn it. Gotta make sure this podcast uploads correctly. Have a good night, guys. Excuse me, ma'am. This is not turkey gravy.